This is a classic blues and R&B podcast. All right, we up in here now, Michael. How you doing?
I'm fine, Sir Henry.
All right.
Thank you.
Let the folks know who you are. Say hello to the folks out there.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Wheeler. I'm a Chicago musician, singer, songwriter, and band leader. Mm-hmm. I record for Delmark Records, and it's my privilege and honor to be down here with Sir Henry tonight.
Privilege to have you, Michael Lewis.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff from Mike on Wikipedia. I said, Michael, is it correct? I guess he checked it out, and he said, yeah, it is. Yes, sir. So, Mike, tell them a little bit more about you there now. Tell us. Now, you from the South Side?
Yes, I'm born and raised the South Side right here in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. And you do very little South Side work, right? Most of your work is up north and out of the country, huh?
Yeah, well, most of the South Side clubs are non-existent anymore. I mean, there's a few, but most of the work is on the north side and downtown. The good stuff. And but I got my start on the South Side, and I'll never outlive being a South Sider. But you got to go where the work is.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm in Chicago. I'm a great Mississippi is my home, but I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah, where's your roots from, Michael?
Right here in Chicago. My family's from Mississippi, but I was born here.
Where you folks from in Mississippi?
Laurel, Mississippi.
Laurel.
South Jackson.
Yeah, they down there, Oak Park High School. Used to beat us up when they came to Jackson. We caught hell with them, but we beat them sometime,
You from Jackson?
Yeah, I'm from Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We beat them up, yeah. Can you look at me and tell I was from Mississippi?
No, not really.
Yeah, you heard that twang.
But hey, that's a good place to be from.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay. Now, Michael, how many CDs you got out?
Well, I have 3 CDs right now, and I'm in the process of doing the 4th one.
What is that 4th one going to be?
You said when?
Yeah, what is it, and when are you going to do it?
But, it should be maybe, I'm guessing next year. And we don't have a title for it yet, and we're still in the process of writing songs, me and my band. So.
Mm-hmm. I see you work with quite a few guys. I see you were born in Chicago in 1961. I was just getting out of high school. Dog, Michael.
Wow, you older than me? Okay.
Yeah, Michael. Doggone, Michael.
You don't look it. You look
God,
my age.
Mike. I look good for my age,
Yeah,
Mike.
you did
what
good.
the devil?
You did well. You took care of yourself.
I hope I continue to take care of myself. Michael, I ain't ready to go yet, man.
I don't blame
you. Yeah, okay. So I see you play with quite a few of the older guys around, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's how you learn. You hang out with the best, and some of it, you hope some of it just comes out of, comes down your way.
Yeah. I noticed that looking here, you got your mother used to listen to WVON.
Oh, yeah. Man, Purvis Span and Herbie Kent.
Yeah.
Man, and all them guys. That was the station.
Yeah, that's where you got a chance to listen to BB and the rest of them. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I noticed you a great respect for Mr. Otis Rush.
Oh, man, that was one of my heroes, man. And just being here in the same city that he was in and being able to listen and see him is indescribable.
Now, did you ever play with him? I'm sure you did.
No, I never got a chance to play with him.
You never played with him?
No.
I'm surprised at that, yeah.
No, I wish I did, but no.
Yeah, he passed away a couple of weeks ago, and I do play your song I got there from Delmar 65th.
Oh, okay.
Your tribute to Otis. Mm-hmm. We're going to hear that tonight. Yeah, we'll hear that after in a few minutes here. The first time we probably, self-made man. Tell us about it. Why you call it that and all that? Why you call it that?
Well, the song is about a guy, like most men, he brought all the problems that he have in his life, he brought them on himself, and, it's just it's like kind of a reality check, and just a man that's coming to terms with himself,
How were you when you wrote that song, Mike?
How old?
Yeah.
I guess I was like 53. It was 4 years ago. So,
okay, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 6 years ago. So I was 51.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not about me.
Mm-hmm. It's about somebody else. Huh?
Yeah, it's about somebody else.
Yeah, just like the preacher's children. Ain't about my children. It's about somebody else's children.
Exactly. You write what you see.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, who were some of the guys on that cut with you?
Yeah, my bass player, his name is Larry Williams, and keyboardist name is Brian James, and my drummer's name is Cleo Cole. We've been together since 2002, so we have a good history together, and we have a good chemistry, and we love playing, doing shows together. We have a good time.
Yeah, how old were you when you first started doing your music, started playing music?
I was 13 years old.
Really?
Yeah, in grammar school, going to high school, and my brother had a guitar, and he took lessons, and it didn't work out for him, so he ended up giving me the guitar, and it worked out for me.
You didn't take lessons?
I didn't take lessons.
So, in other words, there's a golfer, I don't know if you know anything about golf, but there's Bubba Watson.
Okay.
And Bubba Watson does not take class. He don't want nobody teaching him anything. And he has won the Masters. He won quite a few tournaments, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, let me do it. And sometimes you don't need to be taught. You just learn, by doing it.
Well, it got to be something that you're really into. Yeah. And, if it's for you, I think it'll come out. If it's, everybody has something that they're good at. They just have to find what it is. I think I just found early that that's what I was, I think I was born to be a guitar player and singer.
And what about your brother? What is he doing today?
He's a mechanic. That was his calling. And okay. I can't do nothing with a car, but he can break an engine down, put it back together. And, I can put air in tires. That's it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of gas. Huh?
Yeah, some gas if I got the money.
Yeah. Now, I noticed you guys have been together a little while, because your drummer was 10 years old when he started, too. You guys always were rather young, which I guess we all are. I used to sing a little bit. I guess now that I think about it, I was young in high school,
Well, a lot of people start off young with music, but they don't, they gravitate to other things as they get older. But,
right.
We were that's what we wanted to do,
Mm-hmm. So where's some of the performance dates you got coming up here?
Every Monday we're at Blue Chicago, 536 North Clark Street. And every Tuesday and Thursday we're at the Kingston Mines, but start next month it'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to be leaving in November, the middle part of November, going over to Europe for a month. But then when we get back, we'll be get back to work here in the city.
They love you in Europe, man. You're just over there now recently.
Yeah, they treat you so well, man. It's wonderful.
Yeah. And we saw your post where they had lost your clothes.
Oh, yeah, man. But I got it back 52 days later. So.
Yeah. So eventually you'll get it back.
Yeah, I was just glad to get it back. I thought I'd never see that suitcase again.
Yeah. And Mike, some of your favorite guitarists.
My favorite guitarists, Albert King, B.B. King, Freddie King, Buddy Guy, Jimi Hendrix, Otis Rush, Robert Cray. Man, I have a lot of them, man. Mm-hmm. I just love guitar players that play from the soul. Eric Clapton, I like Eric Clapton. Mm-hmm. But I think if I had to pick one, it would be Jimi Hendrix.
You don't have to pick one. That's the thing about it. People want to make you choose. Wait a minute, they're all good. Everyone got something else that the other one may not have.
Right. Yeah. It's a combination of things. Yeah.
Yeah. So what venue you like playing over there in Europe? What part of Europe you're going to?
Well, we're going to France and Belgium, and my favorite place to play is Paris. I love Paris.
Okay. Yeah, they understand it a little bit. That you get down there. Huh?
Yeah, they focus on what you're doing. They want to hear everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as soon as my guy returns, we'll play some of your music. You will hear some of my man Mike Wheeler's music here. It's some good stuff, folks. Good stuff. What's the name of that? Your first CD was
Self-Made Man.
Self-Made Man.
Oh, that was my first one on Delmark. My first CD was just a Mike Wheeler band that we put out ourselves.
Okay, how did that do? What was the name of that one, Mike?
It was just called the Mike Wheeler Band, self-titled.
Okay.
It did pretty good,
Now you are with the label or you independent?
No, with Delmark.
You are with Delmark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's very, very good. So you're a vocalist, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You can't sing, Mike.
Well, you know, I just try to moan, I guess.
No, folks, he's a good singer. I know most of you probably have seen Mike somewhere around, but yeah, So you got association here, or what? Carl Weathersby.
Oh yeah, that's one of my mentors.
Yeah. So you played with Sam Cockrell. You made something with him too.
Oh
huh?
yeah, well, like I told you, I started out when I was 13, and
Yeah.
he's one of the first guys I saw, man, that actually had a band that was out here professionally doing it, man, and he was a big inspiration to me.
Yeah. What high school did you graduate from? You said something about high school.
CVS, right down.
CVS, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play football?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay. I know you said your Bears had wanted you to go with them, but you decided not to.
Yeah, you know, I had other things. I wanted to play music. I didn't want to, you know, I couldn't hurt my hands.
Let me. I tell you what. I played the halftime. You know.
Exactly.
You played the full time. Yeah.
Right.
Right. That's a good way to do it. You're listening to classic blues and R&B here, folks. Here we go, Mr. Mike Wheeler, self-made man.
You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B.
Mr. Mike Wheeler. That song is, Mike. Tell us a little bit about that song. It's on the name of the CD, too.
Yeah, well, it's kind of straight to the point. It's it's about meeting somebody that gets your attention and you want to get with them. And the CD, that's from the Turn Up CD. And it's just, that's a song that normally when we play it in the clubs, it gets some dancing. So, and that's what we like to see, people dance.
Who I was on that album with you?
Well, me, myself, Brian James on keyboards, Larry Williams on bass, Cleo Cole on drums. And we had horns on Kenny Anderson and Hank Ford. And that was pretty much it. It was just us.
Mm. Now, your studio guy, your regular band, do they go to the studio with you as well?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. That's how I get my sound.
Right.
Got to have the band.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Otherwise, you're not using the studio band, and you get out there and sound somebody else making a different sound. Huh?
Right.
Good. Got our guest here, Mr. Mike Wheeler, Michael Lewis Wheeler.
That's correct.
I said that's what his mother and father named him.
Uh-huh.
All right. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
Another hour of soul power.
Got a studio guest up in here with us tonight, Mr. Mike Wheeler. Many of you know him and his music. Big friendly face. He's a Bear. He used to play with the Chicago Bears, but they fired him.
Yeah, let me go.
So he said, let me just get over here and play my guitar.
Yeah, I needed to work.
Yeah, less hits and all that. Huh,
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, Mike, talk to us some more, son.
Okay, I'm ready for the football game tomorrow, man. I'm just passing time. You know?
Who's going to win that game now? Let me see if you know what you're talking about.
Man, I got to go with the Bears. I'm going to go with the home team, man.
You got to go with the home team.
Yes, I do.
Why you got to go with the home team, Mike?
Because I'm not going to root that they lose. They got to win.
I didn't say root for them to lose, Mike.
No, I'm going with the Bears.
You're going to go with the Bears, huh?
And if they lose, oh well.
And if they win?
If they win, I told you they was going to win.
Yeah, that's what my man in there said. He said that he is going with the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you going with?
I'm going with myself. I'm going to bed.
Okay, so you don't care nothing about it, right?
And I don't, it doesn't matter who wins. But if the Bears win, I'm not disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all good. That's what the kids say, right? It's all good. So
That's what they say.
and that's all that matters. I don't like the football the way I used to like it, Mike. I used to love it, man. Hell, I played a little bit of it. It's just I was watching college game today, and I noticed that this kid, to me, did nothing wrong, but hell, they were getting ready to eject the kid, And when they got ready to eject the kid, then they had to go. It was not live on my YouTube now, Mike. So I look lively and and act right, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm a share, because I'm a share to our Facebook page.
Well, if they was getting ready to kick the kid out the game, he did something.
Well, you know how this new thing where if you hit a guy and they assume you hit him with the crown, and this kid did not hit it with the crown. It was and they decided not to because they were wrong.
Oh, they reviewed it.
Oh yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah. So talk more about your music, Mike.
Okay. Well, you know what? We play Chicago blues, but we play some everything. We make it funky, and we play traditional. And shout out to my band, Larry Williams, Cleo Cole, Brian James. We just try to have fun, man. And so far it's working. We're working pretty good. So
that one thing I will say, you look like you're always smiling.
Oh yeah.
Is that an artificial smile or what?
No, it's true. I had the best job in the world. To me, this is the best job that I could have. Mm-hmm. Playing music, because I've always been a music lover, and I just appreciate all forms of music. I mean, I'm not stuck in just one thing.
Right.
I like good music is good music.
I agree. Speaking of work, have you ever had any other kind of job besides music?
Yes, I worked at UIC hospital for 30 years. I retired 8 years ago.
Oh, you were still working? Well, okay, that's a good thing. You're a smart guy.
Oh, yeah. My mother made me work. I wasn't smart. I was smart because I listened to her, but I had no intentions of working a job that long. I got the job, and I was going to buy equipment and then go back and play with the band. My mother told me that if I did that, I wouldn't have a place to live because I couldn't live with her. So I stayed, and I'm glad I did because now I get a pension, and I still play blues, and I can do what I got to do.
Yeah, it's a good life. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Mike, do you have a special kind of guitar you like? Like a lot of people like the Fender.
Yeah, that's a Fender Stratocaster. Mm-hmm. But I play Gibsons also, but Fenders are my main guitars.
That's what my bass is. It's a Hofner.
Okay.
But it's, Fender bought and all that stuff.
Okay.
It's an old one too, Mike. I had the thing since I got it when I was in the Army. I was in Europe, and the guy, his name just left just like that. Hewitt. He was out of Alabama, and he played, and he got ready to leave, and I got it. I said, yeah, let me have it. And I bought it from him. Very, very, very reasonable. I don't know, $50, $100. I don't know what it was,
wow.
But I've had it ever since.
Well, it's good you kept it.
Yeah, it's a long thing, But yeah, so Mike, now, do you have any venues that you really enjoy more than others? The West Coast, the East Coast, South, North, anything of that nature.
Well, I guess I'm a funny kind of guy. I like most of the clubs here in Chicago. Now I like to travel too, but there's no place like home, man. And these clubs here, they really they treat us well. But I like we play Biscuits and Blues in California, San Francisco. I like that. I like the Slippery Noodle in Indianapolis. Anywhere they have us, I would like.
I know that, Mike. Yeah.
But those are my two favorites out of town.
Okay, what about Arkansas? King Biscuits down there.
Oh yeah, we did the King Biscuits 2 years ago. They treated us real well. We probably be doing it again next year. But we'll see. I mean, yeah, that's Helena, Arkansas, man.
Right,
That's
yeah.
a wonderful place.
Man, we can't. I was listening to this kid last night. I got his name on this book. I'm glad he was playing last night, and he say the blues is from Louisiana. He said no matter what they say, he said they ain't from Arkansas, Texarkana, no Mississippi. I can't think of the kid now. He's from around New Orleans or somewhere. He's pretty good. He played the guitar. He played the piano.
Okay.
Oh, his name is Chris Thomas King.
Oh,
heard
yeah.
of? Yeah. So, yeah, he did a very good job on it.
And he said the blues originated in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's what he said. Well,
Okay. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't say.
Yeah, that's right. We accept whatever they say. Then we put our stamp onto it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mike, tell us more about your CDs that you got, your album you got there. I know we played a cut from the first and the second one you got there.
Okay, well, the last one, Turn Up, came out in 2016, and it did pretty well, and we're still, performing a lot of songs from that CD, and like I said, we're currently going to be working on a new CD, because like I said, we're going to Europe next month, and a lot of times while we're over there, we have a lot of free time, so we write songs while we're there, and then when we come back, we record them. So that's what we plan on doing this time. And, I want to send a shout out to Delmark Records for giving us the opportunity to record for such a legendary label that a lot of greats have been on, and mostly Junior Wells, Otis Rush, Magic Sam. And it's just a pleasure, man, to be here in Chicago and to be making music.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you your own producer? So who produces you?
Well, myself and Steve Wagner. Steve Wagner's the main producer at Delmark, so we kind of co-produce it.
Okay. Now, who's your manager? Are you your own manager?
Yeah, I'm self-managed, and mostly me and my wife, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeannie Wheeler. That's my right-hand person, and my partner, and my wife, and my everything.
Yeah. Now, your kids into music?
No, well, my grandson, I have a 5-year-old grandson, Chico Wheeler, that he performs.
I did see him with you. Oh, yeah, I did see you somewhere. You posted on Facebook.
Man, that young man, he's going to be something when he, at 5 years old,
Yeah.
he knows all these songs, and he loves music, so he kind of reminds me of when I was 5 years old. When I was listening to Muddy Waters, and my mother would play that stuff, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, and stuff like that. And my grandson, he likes that kind of stuff, so.
That's good.
It's special.
That's very good, yeah. But none of the children, just your grandkids. Now, well,
Yeah,
that's
just
good.
the grandkids.
That's good, yeah. All right, we're going to hear some more music here from Keep Talking, Mike.
Well, one thing, this TV is making me hungry, man. Showing
Oh, yeah, that, what's his name?
Anthony.
Yeah, Boudin, yeah.
Yeah, man, there's some good food on there.
Yeah, they always had, you ain't jiving, man. I mean, you get to looking at some of that stuff, I said, dog, the way they be, and the way he tried to eat it to make it look, very special. That's also it's another thing, man.
Well, I didn't know much about him until he passed. And then my wife was telling me she'd been watching it for years, but I think I've seen his face, but I didn't know who he was.
Yeah. That show ran a few years, right? In fact, it was still running when he died.
Wow.
Look at that. I mean, when you look at stuff like that, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It does look good. I saw it was it was in Asia, I think I saw it somewhere, in the way in which they do pork. A little different than we do, but the way they chop it up so fine, and man, it looked like it's something you're ready to taste right then and there. You say you never got a chance to play with my man Otis Rush, but I know that that's a guy that you have a lot of respect for. You say, right?
Oh yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, his voice and his guitar playing was just so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at Buddy Guy's Legends a couple of years ago for one of Buddy Guy's birthday parties, and I got a chance to take a picture with him, and that was special, man. The world's gonna miss Otis Rush,
Yeah,
without a doubt. But yeah, that was at the Blues Fest this year. We Delmark Records did tribute to all those
Right.
artists on the main stage, and it went pretty well.
Mm-hmm. And why were you chosen to do a tribute to Otis?
Because I would do in the course of our shows, I would do a couple of Otis Rush songs, and the producer Steve Wagner heard it, and he figured that would be good for the CD.
And this is a good song. Look at you do quite a job on it.
Oh, thank you.
And when I saw you do it live, I said, hell, he sounds just as good live as you did on the CD.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and I mean that. All right, you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
Just can't believe the way I react. I guess this was just meant to be. Me for you and you for me. You do what you do all the time. Touches my soul and this heart of mine. Am I doing the same for you? The look on your face, tell me I do. I turn up and I'm you turn me on, that's what you do. I turn up and I can't turn down. I'm so full of energy when you're around. I turn up when I'm with you. You turn me on, that's what you do. I turn up, I can't turn down. Feeling you getting me when you're around.
Anyway, Mike, tell us a little bit about that CD.
Well, like I said, we recorded it in 2016, and we went in Europe in November 2015, and a lot of those songs got written over there. Mm-hmm. And it's just like me and you were just talking about. It's just that's where we were at that moment, how we were feeling, and the songs, that's how the songs came out like that. And I get a lot of inspiration from, people that I hang out with. One of my best friends, Toronzo Cannon, he's on Alligator Records, and he's an excellent songwriter. And I get inspired by him because, man, that guy comes with some great songs. And, it's, after a while, you have to try to keep up, So, and,
Yeah, I got Toronto coming up here.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I got his. He'll be coming up here. I think he would have been the next one, but I figured I said we'd get back here and talk to Mike. See, Mike want to get out of here, folks. He got to go and pick up the Queen.
and get some food after watching all this food and stuff on TV. But yeah, Toronto, man, he's right now he's the number one cat, man, and I just watched him develop and man, watched him grow. When I first met him, he was just, I would see him at jams. He would just be at jams. He was learning how to play, learning how to get out and do his thing. And he just jump ahead of everybody now, because he's just writing great songs and doing great shows, and just so proud of him right now, man. Just
Good.
It's good to be his friend.
That's good. It's good to hear you say that because I noticed it seems like there's a lot of pettiness, among, artists,
Yeah, it is.
It's unnecessary, but they are,
Well, a lot of times people think that just because somebody else is good, that don't make you be good.
Right.
He could be good, you could be good, they could be good too. It's,
And that guy over there can be great.
yeah, everybody, man. And it should inspire you when somebody gets accolades. So that lets you know you can do it. Mm-hmm. You can do it. It can be done.
Right. You can come over, we can play together, make some
Yeah.
great music.
But you got to put hard work in it, man. You ain't gonna get something for nothing. You got to work it. You got to get it.
Yeah. Now, how often do you practice? I know you're working a lot. Do you do much practicing?
No, I don't practice a lot, but I listen to music all day.
Uh-huh.
And that's kind of like practice because I hear it in my head and it inspires me. But no, I don't do a lot of practicing because I'm playing almost every day.
Right.
So.
Now, Michael, do you do a lot of writing?
You know what? I write when necessary. When it's time to do a CD, that's when I start writing. I don't write songs every day. Mm. But what I do, I get ideas and I save them to my phone, and then I go back and then I hear what I did, and then that makes me write songs. But no.
Now, you do your own publishing? You own that?
Yeah, we have our own publishing. Yeah.
That's good, man. You're all right, man. You're a boy from CVS, huh?
Man, sure. Best high school in the world.
No, I'm an Eagle, man.
What's up, Cavaliers?
It may be in Chicago, it may be the best, but it ain't the best in the world. I'm an Eagle.
Well, I don't know. I've been out of high school so long, I wouldn't know nothing about it.
Mike, what year you graduate?
I graduated in 79, so next year will be 40 years.
Mike, what year you think I graduated, Mike? No lie now, Mike. Tell the truth now.
I think like 65.
What year were you born, Mike?
I was born in 61.
I graduated in 61.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's right. It was hot as hell that night, June 8th. Boy, we had a couple of kids to fall out in our class, man. I'm from Mississippi at the time.
I was born the end of that month, June 30th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love my high school. I still have great memories of high school. I really, really do, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. That's the best time of my life. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I think most of us, when we look back on it, especially if they had a great time about it, it just Mike, what genre would you put your music in, or do you?
Well, I mean, it's classified as blues, but it's a lot more than that. It's blues, R&B, funk, rock, jazz. I mean, I like it all, man.
It's music, right?
Yeah, it's music, and in the course of a CD, I try to put something on there for everybody. So
yeah. Because, turn it up. As I told you, it sounded, hell, you can put that into a rock station if you want to.
We got a rock song on there called Brand New Cadillac, and a lot of people that I know that don't really like rock, they like that song. So.
Okay. Well,
but you know what? When you're making music, you basically got to make music for yourself, and you got to like it, and then you just hope everybody else likes it.
I agree.
But they might not, but, hopefully you get some people to like it.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mike, you're a quartet. I mean, for you, it's quartet, right? You're a quartet,
correct.
right? That Mike Wheeler Band, right? Mm-hmm. Mike Wheeler Band. Boy, I see your name all around. A lot of guys, I hear musicians talk about you, and they seem to talk kind of nice about you.
Well, they should. I mean, I try to be nice to everybody.
Yeah, well,
but you know what? The thing, like Sir Henry, like we were saying earlier, everybody ain't gonna like you.
That's right.
But you just gotta treat people the way you want them to treat you, and be trying kind and help people. And then hopefully, you just take it from there like that.
Right. In the studio with us is Mr. Mike Wheeler, great blues man. He's going to be with us a few more minutes and getting ready to get up out of here, he says. He got to go. He said, bye. That's what he said to me, bye. Very impolite, bye. I said,
those exact words. Peace.
Yeah. Enjoyed you, Mike. You got anything you want to close with, say to the folks before you get up out of here?
Well, I just want to thank everybody for listening and thank everybody that supports the Mike Wheeler Band and all music. And because we would be nothing without people to listen to the music. So thank you everybody.
And you're going to be where this coming up week?
Monday we'll be at Blue Chicago, 536 North Clark Street, and Tuesday at the Kingston, Mass, 2548 North Halsted, and Thursday at the Kingston, Mass, and Friday at Blues on Halsted, Saturday at Harlem Avenue Lounge in Berwyn, Illinois. And some more places. But you can check us out at www.mikewheelerband.com, and it'll tell you exactly where we're going to be.
And your Facebook page, Mike, people want to follow, like you or whatever, follow you.
Yeah, Mike Wheeler. I got 2 Facebook pages 'cause I got a lot of friends. And then we have the Mike Wheeler Band page. Yeah, we all over Facebook. And Mike Wheeler 630 Instagram and Twitter and all this stuff.
Okay. All right, folks, you heard him. That. Hey, what song we going to take us out of here on? What's your song you want to hear us get up out of here on?
So, Henry, I want to thank you for inviting me to come out, man. And congratulations on your induction in the Chicago Blues Hall of Fame.
I'm a big shot like you now.
Yeah, well-deserved, brother, well-deserved.
Thank you. That's right, Mike. You went in, 14? What year did you go into the Hall of Fame?
2001. I went in there twice.
Yeah, I know.
One by myself and one with the band.
Yeah, I can sit down and eat some chicken with him now.
I think
folks.
it was last year with the band in 2014 by myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can sit down and eat some chicken with him now.
Sure can. As long as it's grilled.
Yeah. All right, folks. Thank you again, Mike. We appreciate it, man.
Thank you, sir.
You can always come back anytime, wherever we are. As long as I'm doing it, you can come in. And, we can always do whatever we need to do.
What about next Saturday?
What did I say?
No, I'm just messing with you. I got a gig.
Oh, next Saturday, the Scott Brothers is supposed to be
man.
here.
Man, that's going to be nice.
Yeah, next Saturday, the Scott Brothers said they're coming back,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but anyway, we want to thank you, Mike. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Sir Henry.
All right, you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM. Thanks for joining our podcast here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us at HenryCB6175. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry and like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B.